unnecessary.
And you're fucking dead.
You're immortal, man. You're young.
Yeah.
And the thing is I've never heard of anybody getting hurt, right?
I know. I did it at night, dude. My first time was at night. Fucking liquored up, drunk.
I used to go to Rockland and hang out with my friend out there, and they would all go to the quarries, like the old granite quarries that had filled up with water. And they had this one called Lucy's Leap, and it was the same kind of deal. You had to get way back, get a running start. You had to clear like a 12-foot ledge under you. You had to launch out past the ledge. Once you cleared the ledge, it was like 60 feet or something, 50 feet down to the fucking water. And there were logs. It would float around in the fucking thing.
Just to make it interesting.
Right. And then another time at one of the bridges over the American River, we were all getting ready to, we were on mushrooms and it was like a full moon night. We're getting ready to jump off this bridge at night, a pretty high bridge into the river. It was a dammed part of the river, so it was, you know, flat water. And it's a full moon night, but there's clouds. And we're like in the middle of the bridge and we're fucking drinking beers on mushrooms. And we're like, okay, we're all like standing there on the edge ready to jump. And the cloud comes away from the moon and it reveals that there's all this fucking, this log jam. It fucking drifted underneath the fucking bridge.
Oh, dude.
And we're like, okay, we should probably wait. You know, let's give it a few minutes, let it go by, you know.
Mother Nature was kind that night.
Oh, yeah. Just that close, that fucking close.
That's freaking gnarly.
When do you ever tell your kids these stories? After they've mellowed out? I mean, you can't tell them now.
You don't tell them, dude. You don't. You don't tell them until they're out of the
they have
house
kids,
and they're gone and they're alive, and then you can freaking tell them the story.
They gotta be like 25 or 30 or
There's something
something.
about college where you leave.
You know, it had a thing that was tall enough to hit the bottom of it,
Right.
and we're like walking, all of a sudden, bang! It was like a musical instrument. It's like, oh, we're just fucking running, you know. It's too late. I mean, nothing's happened. But,
That's so weird.
but the sound, the whole time you're running, it's like, wah.
We used to fucking take those air mattresses and float in the inner tubes and float down the Las Vegas Creek.
Fuck. That's right.
Whirlpool thingies.
I remember doing
You'd be like underwater, just shot out like.
How fucking stupid. Remember me and Bjorgi, we're like, you know, we're watching the creek. It's fucking raging right on.
Now's the time to go.
Right. He's got a pool mattress, you know, and we bring it up there just past where the cement is, and we put it in, and you know, he goes, well, it's leaking, but if we go fast, it'll be okay, right? So as soon as we get in, poof, we're caught by a fucking tree, and we're underneath, and oh, we gotta, you know, and we finally get out, and we have to blow it back up again, and we go, and people are gathering by this time along the fucking, along, you know, ladies are like, oh my god, you know, we're like, go, and we got our little stick, we got to stay toward the middle, you know, pushing off the cement, and fuck.
That one pool, that
You go,
deep,
whoom. The last
deep
one was
pool,
a drop
that
off.
Deep pool is fucking death pool, dude.
Dude, I
big one right
fucking
there.
almost drowned. I
Is that a highway
remember, I was behind him.
Yeah.
I was behind him, and we went off, and of course the thing just goes, you know. So we went off like this. He went forward, and I went back like this, and the waterfall hits me in the head. You know, and I just, whoa, and I'm going underneath, and I'm going, oh, this was stupid.
I'm gonna die
You
here.
know, Eric comes up, and he's down on the, you know, down there on the safe on the island. I'm against the side where the eddy's going back, and the wall straight up and down. I'm going back toward the thing. And I swear it was one of the hardest things I ever had to do. I go, I'm against here, and I go, it looks like it's moving that way. I got to push myself out into this stuff and go for it underwater. I just go, I pushed myself out, and I ended up down. I was stupid.
You remember me
What
and
am I
Dad used to
doing?
ride our fucking bikes down? Those things in the water was fairly low. We used to ride our bikes down, and you ride it down, and of course you just bail, and then your bike would be like gone. You're like, where the fuck's my bike? And it'd show up like, you know, 30 feet down there. I remember once I learned, just go to the bottom because you'll get spit out sooner or later, dude.
I remember one time we used to jump into the creek with the bikes, and like, you can't get hurt. I remember one time, like 6 months, I must have lost my bike, and 6 months later I'm walking down the creek. Hey, that's my bike. You know, find my bike underwater.
I don't remember this. I remember the first time we went, me, you, and Danny Petrov, we're fucking gonna shoot the creek from Lexington to Vasona. So we oh fuck, we can't go here. We can't start here because there's a tunnel that goes underneath 17. We'll fucking drown there. So we started at the top of up above the walking bridge, right, on the other side of Old Town. So we go down, we go through those chutes, and then we get down into the curvy part by Roberts Road.
Right.
And we're going along, we're in the inner tubes and stuff. And those there were sticker bushes along the sides. We didn't realize it, and you're like in front. You're like, ah, fuck, ah, ah. You're stuck in the sticker bushes. And everyone's like, oh, the sticker bushes, and you're in the middle, and the sticker bushes are growing out, and you're like pushing each other into the fucking sticker bushes. God damn, that was funnier than shit.
Yeah.
That was the best part of it. Besides the dysentery and all the other shit we got from being in the water. I think going down to the other side. Remember when we were at Lexington? They were fucking draining it, and we found that like motor. We kind of dig this motor out, and you couldn't walk because your leg the mud would go up to your thigh, and you'd be stuck, and you lose your shoe because it'd be stuck in the mud.
Right.
So you had to you had to freaking breaststroke along the mud.
Right.
You'd be breaststroking along the mud.
Dude, and we rode our bikes all the way up there. It's like such a huge, distance.
And we got in a fight.
Yeah, and you're like, I want my shorts back.
You got my fucking shorts? And me and Sam, check it out, we get in a fight over something stupid, like he probably threw some mud at me or something. Fucking Sam, fucking got mud, you bastard, give me my shorts back, I want my fucking shorts. And he had like my bathing suit on or something. And so he had to fucking put, it was Danny's shirt. And you put your legs through Danny's shirt and tied it like a diaper. And he fucking had to ride through town all the way home in a fucking t-shirt, dude. It was so funny. You were so pissed at me, and the whole way home I was fucking pissed at that fucker. Fucker, I was so pissed at you. I didn't get to enjoy the ride. Fucking you and Danny rode home by yourselves.
Yeah, I still remember that. It was old.
Retarded.
Like, I always think, why did I give him his shorts?
How about the time I pissed in Mike Cruiser's mouth by accident? We were at that tunnel by Darla Orsel's house. Was it there, or was it down by the riding? Oh no, it was down by the riding thing. And there was a tunnel and a road. No, it was
Eaton Lane.
Is that where it was?
There's a tunnel there.
And he was in on his bike, and he comes out of his bike, he's looking up, and I fucking start pissing off of it, and it goes right into his fucking mouth. He got so pissed off.
Who was that you did to, Vince?
Mike Cruz. He moved away, moved down south.
He's a good kid.
Yeah, little Filipino kid.
He was a hot wrestler, I think, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was a good wrestler.
His mom was so cool. I remember just go up in there, and she would actually go, would you boys like anything to eat? And she'd make food for
Fried
us.
bananas.
Like, wow, my mom never did that. It's like, she actually,
Dude, how much road rash did we get from Ross's Hill, sliding down the fucking cardboard hills, just fucking off the cardboard.
I remember once going up there with him and we're all drunk, and I never shot a shotgun. It's the only time I have shot one. We're like, well, let's just go up to Ross's Hill in the middle of the night. And I was thinking, later, in fact, I was just thinking about this like a year ago. Why didn't we shoot it into the hill? We're like, we stand up on the top of the hill and shoot it out over the neighborhood. Bam! Wow, that's cool.
The whole valley.
And of course, all the shit's fucking heading out toward these houses. It's like, stupid.
So me and Andy Katowski were hanging out at my parents' house, and we had BB guns, and we had army men set up on the hillside, and we were fucking shooting the army men. It was pretty cool. And we're like laying on our stomachs, commando style, shooting on this hillside, and our neighbors are up above our house with these huge plate glass windows, massive. And every once in a while, you'd miss the army man or the hillside, it would, you hear this tink. And we're like, and I'm imagining these huge, strong windows, little brass BB. I'm like, it's bouncing off the fucking glass.
Yeah,
And we did that for like a whole week. We'd go out there, and that was our cool thing that week, was shooting the army men with the BB guns. And then we fucking get a phone call. I mean, and our neighbors, the Cheses, are sitting in their house like what the fuck? And so they brought us up there, and there's just all these fucking BB holes all over the big windows. I mean, it's like a fucking health hazard, So they called their insurance company, and in those days, way back then, it was like $1,800, I think, and our home insurance had to pay it. Or
yours
something.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, covers them.
Yeah.
Stupidity's covered.
Yeah, and so they got awarded the $1,800, and I remember Andrew's dad or someone was like really pissed because they never changed the windows; they just left them. But it was $1,800. I think Andrew
Pissed at that?
Andrew tried to get out of it by saying that none of his shots missed the.
I'm a good shot.
It was just me that was bouncing it off the glass. God.
But he was right.
We used to play kick the can and like hide and go seek and tag and shit down below our house where the chicken coop was, down in the oak trees. And people would be hiding. There was a tree house in each tree, and then the chicken coop to run around, and we'd be down there playing tag, and it was a pretty fun thing, And unfortunately, like the roof of the chicken coop was like just sheet metal, flat sheet metal with a fucking corner on it. We're down there running, playing tag, and Andrew's little brother Paul, who fucking wasn't the brightest fucking knife in the drawer, sharpest. He's chasing someone. He comes around the corner, poof, takes the fucking corner of the chicken coop roof right above his eye, just flays him his fucking
Gouge.
shit open.
Instant blood.
Yeah, from then on, the corner was bent down. It should have fucking been bent down in the first place. But boy, there's a lot of good kick the can games out there, out in the driveway. That was a fucking fun game.
Now kids don't even play in the neighborhoods anymore. You don't see any kids riding their bikes around.
My neighborhood we do. Dude, I fucking...